Hello students, welcome to the second session of psychology. In the first session, I've started with the chapter human development. In that chapter, I explained you about the concept of development and the various processes of development, that is biological processes, cognitive processes and socio-emotional processes. Also, I shared you the lifespan perspective on development in the form of notes. Now, in this session, I'm going to explain you about factors influencing development. Factors influencing development is based on two categories or two types, two factors. The one is your heredity and the second is your environmental factors. Now, before I explain this particular topic, I would like to ask a question. Keep the question in your mind and later on tries to find out the solution after once you listen the complete session. My question is, if a child from a rural area who is very intelligent and is not able to get a job because of her or his inability to express himself or herself fluently or handle computers, do you think it is because of genes or environment? So you need to find out the answer of this question. Let's start with the topic. Let me explain you now. See, our development is based on two factors. One is heredity and the second is environmental factors. That is the reason we all human beings are different from each other, because these two factors plays an important role. We all human beings are different in our physiological aspect as well as our psychological aspect. The physiological aspect means here we are talking about height, we are talking about weight, color, or we can say complexion, eye color, hair color, and so on. And when we talk about psychological aspects, we are talking about intelligence, we are talking about personality, we are talking about behavior, we are talking about aptitude, and many other psychological attributes. So we all human beings are different from each other on the basis on in these parameters, physiological as well as psychological. Now this difference is because of two factors. That is, one is heredity and the second is your environmental factors. Now, when we talk about heredity, we are talking about genetic transmission. We are talking about genetic material. We inherit genetic codes from our parents, which are in every cell of a human being. So, further, if I categorize this genetic material, see, we are actually inheriting each and every genetic genetic material, but it is not always that all the genetic material is reflected. Some of them are not being reflected, but still those genetic material or the properties of those genetic material are there, and some of them are reflected. So according to their reflection, or we can say observation or measurable quantity, this genetic material is further categorized into two parts. One is genotype and the second is your phenotype. Now the actual genetic material or a person's genetic heritage is known as genotype. However, not all this genetic material is apparent or distinctly identifiable in all observable characteristics. Now, the second one is your phenotype. Phenotype is the way in which individual's genotype is expressed in observable and measurable characteristics. So the phenotype, we can say the height, it is observable, it is measurable too, weight, eyes, skin color, and many other psychological characteristics like intelligence and our personality. These all are observable characteristics of an individual and a result of the interaction between person's inherited trait and the environmental factors. So phenotype are all the observable characteristics which we can see in an individual in the form of intelligence, in the form of height, in the form of weight, or we can say many other characteristics. Now the next one is your environmental factors. I hope you have understood the concept of heredity on as one of the factor which affects development. The second is your environmental factors. Environmental factors means person the person is living in an environment in terms of school, in terms of family, in terms of religion, in terms of caste, in terms of economic factors, we can say. So environment word is related to all these parameters which I've already told you. So when these two factors, one is your heredity and the second is your environmental, when these two factors interplay, it gives to a it gives shape to a personality. That is the reason I ask you the question. The question was, if a child from rural area is very intelligent, now this intelligent word, if I'm talking about IQ, if I'm talking about intelligent, it is his phenotype, because this he has inherited from his parents. Now, if the child is very intelligent and is not able to get job because he's not able to express himself, that means he did not get any or a proper environment or a platform where he could express himself. That means his environmental factors. So that is the reason he is intelligent, but because his communication skills, or we can say he did not able to handle computers, he did not get any job. So for a person to for a completely developed personality, we need both. One is heredity and the second is the environmental factors. I hope you have understood this, and further I can actually explain it with one more example. For example, like if a child is little extrovert, and or we can say introvert, and if we give him a proper platform to express himself, so he with this particular environment, because his phenotype is introvert, and with the environment, that is we are giving him a proper environment to express himself. With this given environment, yes, he can open up, he can be extrovert, but not to that extent. He will be an extrovert person with the given environment, but to a moderate range or with the mild range, we can say. So both of the factors, heredity as well as environment, plays an important role in the development of a human being.